Hi Virgo, welcome. So Virgo, this is going to be your reading. I'm going to start with the spiritual general messages and then I'm going to go into the you versus them love reading. My readings are timeless. I just trust that whenever you find this, that's when you're meant to hear it, and let's get into it. So you have the card of opposition and balance. This is also Libra energy. Could be connecting with Libra, have that in your chart, and or it may just be the influencing vibes. To me, this card highlights relationships and how you relate to other people, but it also does talk about finding balance, fairness, justice. Sometimes this can be a confrontational energy or a conflicting energy, so be careful with that. You know, with the good, you get the bad, right? With the good, you get the bad. Why did I say that twice? I don't know. Anyways, let's see. You take the good and the bad. There, 3 times I've said it now. All right, well, let's get some cards out and see what else you need to know, Virgo. I've got the Osho Zen deck out, and we're going to get a few of those. You have the card of the Master. I love this card. This is similar to the Magician, which just essentially means, Virgo, that you have all the tools necessary, all the resources, all the support necessary to make your dreams come true, to manifest what you want, to create what you're wanting to create. Then you have the card of abundance. Heck yeah. Oh my goodness. That's definitely the card you want to come after, the Master. So some of you are literally mastering your craft, your career, your money, right? How you attract abundance to you, which coincidentally, or I shouldn't say coincidentally, which I want to point out that you can attract money to you without the work. And I know that sounds a little far-fetched because we live in a society where you literally have to struggle, work hard, or whatever. You have to provide some sort of action to get, right, the money, the finances in your pocket. But there are other ways to attract abundance into your life. And also, abundance is more than just money. It is energy. It is love. It is joy. You know, it is vitality. It is health. It is well-being. But there's other avenues, I guess, Virgo, that maybe you haven't considered and may work for you to attract more abundance into your life. So be open-minded. Money can come to you in many ways. Abundance can come to you in many ways. And as I say that, you get the new vision card. So some of you, it's literally about figuring out new ways to attract money to you. And energy work can help with that. Meditation can help with that. Listening to HZ frequencies can help that. I have manifested money a lot of different ways into my life, of course, through the traditional means of working, you know, and building a craft and utilizing my gifts. But also, I have just, some people might call this lucky, you know, I've attracted money just randomly, like getting random checks in the mail or winning things, you know, scratch off tickets type stuff. You know, like I have so many cool stories about different ways that money has entered my life. And I guess I'm going into all of that because I feel a real strong message here, Virgo, of yes, honing in on your craft. You're a very practical sign. You like to work hard for your money, but just keep an open mind because money can flow in many, 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 many ways. Okay. All right, so let's go further and see what else we have coming through for my Virgos. What else do we have? I'm going to give it one quick shuffle. Do you guys like my, side note, do you guys like my sweatshirt? Okay, I saw this hack on TikTok. This was a crew neck, so the collar originally went right here. And I saw this TikTok hack where you cut the collar with scissors. It's a little janky. Okay, it's all right though. And so I was like, I'm definitely trying that. And so before I started the video, I cut it myself. And I think it turned out pretty good, right? I took a crew neck and now I have whatever this is called, an over the shoulder. Okay. Anyways, life hack. Let's see what else we have coming through. 3 of Cups, 6 of Swords. Why do I feel so giddy in your reading? My goodness. The Hangman. And the Knight of Swords. So I literally feel like with this card combination, like there's good news on the way, maybe abundance on the way. You may be attracting money or a vitality or the right people, the right timing, okay? The energy feels very ripe to me, very ready for things to come to fruition for you. You have the 3 of Cups, 6 of Swords, which is like things coming together. It also talks about a very supportive energy and kind of going into calmer waters, okay? So I feel like this may be a time frame too where you are, you know, getting together with friends, getting together with family, possible travel here. But on a higher level, this could also talk about, you know, forgiveness, making amends, moving forward, finding a resolution to something. So take it as it's resonating with you. Knight of Swords, the Hangman. So that's the good news that I feel is coming through. The Knight of Swords is quick communication, text messages, emails, things of that nature, like electronic communication. And the Hangman is like gaining a different perspective or knowledge. So I feel like there is communication that's coming through that is providing you some sort of different vantage point or perspective, and or like an aha moment as well, because the Hangman is also like about epiphanies. So ooh, I like this, Virgo. Let's go a little bit deeper and see what else we have coming through. You have the 6 of Pentacles. Wow, okay. The Ace of Swords. The 9 of Pentacles. And the 9 of Cups, 9 of Wands. I'll keep it at the bottom of the deck. So the first thing that I got when this card came out is the art of giving and receiving. You know, the more generous and giving we are with our hearts, with our souls, with our intentions, but also, yes, with our money, the more we receive, right? Now, on the opposite end of that, the more closed off we are, the more stingy we are, the less likely we are to receive. But I actually feel like, Virgo, this is a good time to position yourself to do things for other people, to give back to your community, to be more generous with your time and energy, because it's ultimately going to benefit you. And some of you are definitely getting the picture. With the Ace of Swords, it's all about clarity, the answers that you need, freedom, solutions. And it's also paired with the 9 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups. Actually, you had another 9 here, 9 of Wands, 999. Check out the spiritual meaning of that. But yeah, this is somebody who knows their worth, who stands on their own feet, who can provide for themselves, but also can help out others. It's a very helpful and generous energy. So help those that you want to help, but who need help, but also those that can help you in return. So they're also talking about like social networking and, you know, getting yourself out there more, Virgo. It's an extremely satisfying energy. I love the 9 of Cups. This is like somebody who is just having the time of their life, just very satisfied with the results of something. So if you've been invested, okay, into a project or into your community or, you know, into maybe finances or your work, I feel like you're going to be having some really satisfying results. And this is a sense too of like being proud of yourself, acknowledging yourself, like, oh my gosh, I've come a long way. Some of you really have come a long way, you know, and you may not be at the tippy top of the food chain or the tippy top of your own personal gain or game, but you're doing much better than you were doing in the prior years or yesterday or whatever. And some of you may be taking a snapshot of your current moment and disagree with that, but in the eyes of spirit, you've evolved tremendously on an emotional and spiritual level. And remember, abundance is all around you, Virgo, and not just in the form of cash. Like, literally, look around you. This is the card of blessings. This is acknowledging the blessings that you have in your life and feeling a sense of appreciation for that. And I feel like literally you're gonna be blessed in this time frame. Okay. And I have a song coming through. He says, and the Lord will make a way. Let me sing that song. The Lord will make a way. Like a rapper from the UK or something. Anyways, let's go deeper. What else does Virgo? Whoa, okay. So, 10 of Pentacles, hell yes. King of Cups, 4 of Cups, I feel like that goes together. 3 of Pentacles, and the Page of Cups, and the High Priestess. So, you can see the buildup in momentum as you go from the 6 to the 9 to the 10. This is making investments in your future, that long-lasting investments that will help you become more established, okay, as you grow, as you mature, as you move through your own life experience. The 10 of Pentacles is here to say, listen, you've got a firm foundation to build on here, and the momentum is very favorable, right, when it comes to this. And what's interesting too is that this card talks about balance and also how you relate to other people. So there's something about that as well, finding balance within yourself, finding balance within your relationships, both business and personal. And also not taking things too personal, which can also be really easy to do, I think, anytime this card comes out. And you also have the King of Cups here, 4 of Cups. So what are you missing the point on? Somebody's missing the point. What the heck? Hold on a second. That was a curveball. I don't ever get that either from this card combination, but that's what I got. You know, and I don't want to make it all about like material things again, because I'm getting like a message about, well, you can have it all, quote unquote, but still feel inadequate or a lack or an emotional disconnection to it, which is interesting to me, Virgo, because there seems to be some sort of disconnect here, and this is showing up on an emotional level. I think to deal with a relationship or relationships. And I heard, you don't know how I feel. I'm sorry, this is kind of a side note. There's a situation, person, or whatever going on. I feel this is in the love, relationship, emotional sector, where somebody feels a lack of acknowledgement of the way that they feel, or ignored. You know, because I'm hearing like, hey, look at me, you know, like, so I don't know if this is like your children or your person, your friend, I don't care, you name it, right? But it's showing up, so it must be of importance, right? And you know, sometimes, Virgo, you can get so focused on something, you know, especially when it comes to like what you do for a living, you can sometimes often neglect your emotions or the emotions of others, you know. So make sure that you don't have your blinders on, or that you're so focused that you're ignoring the people you love or your own emotions. Or, you know, some of you feel ignored for whatever reason, but we'll get into that in the love reading. That's a side note, I feel. Otherwise, I feel like things are really coming together for you. Like, really, honestly, like the right players, the right people, the right timing, you know, which once seemed maybe imbalanced or erratic is now making sense and becoming balanced. Listen to your intuition, Virgo. I feel like there's something here pulling on, it's tugging on your heartstrings. I don't know what it is. Is it related to a child or something in the love, family? There's something here. Gosh, I'll jump to the love reading here in a second, but it keeps coming up. Anyways, yeah, the Page of Cups to me is like this innocence, like listening to that inner child, listening to that inner voice. Your intuition is guiding you here. Lots of support showing up for you. There's a manifestation here of some sort of new vision. And they also want you to keep your mind open, right? As to how goodness can flow into your life. And more importantly, how abundance can come to you. And yes, you know, work hard if you want to, but you don't necessarily have to if you know how to work energy, okay? So I would definitely practice meditating. I would definitely practice, you know, working on your vibration. If you don't know what I mean by that, I mean, you could Google it and I'm sure it'll pull up a lot of different information for you. But essentially it is training your mind to imagine, allow yourself to imagine what it would feel like to be in the space that you really want to be in, and then have the emotional reaction as if it's happening, and practice that for anywhere from 7 to 30 days and watch what happens next. You truly are the creator of your own experience. Play around with it. Anyways, so I'm going to jump to the love reading now because it is just begging and calling for me to do it. I'm going to clear these cards up. Stay right there. I'll be back in just 1 second. I'll see you in a minute. Welcome back. All right, so now we're going to go into the you versus them love reading. I'm going to go back and forth between you and the person you may be connecting with. Keep in mind it is a general reading, so the roles may be reversed. I was not ready yet. Okay, well, we'll take it though. Yeah, yada, yada, yada. You guys know the drill. All right, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And let's see. So here we have the card of success. Yay. And that kind of mimics what I saw in the spiritual reading as well. And the card of letting go. Very interesting. So what is it that you're needing to let go of on an emotional level? And I feel like this wanted to creep into the spiritual reading as well. And here it is also again. Now, the person you're connecting with, they're putting the puzzle pieces together. I feel like they've been missing some information or missing like the big picture, but I feel like they're getting the full picture during this time frame. So let's get into it and see. We're going to look at recent past and then how you both think and feel about each other in the now, and then most likely future outcome. Virgo, recent past. Ooh. Sorry, get the itchies. Okay. Queen of Wands. The Emperor. My goodness, Temperance. Fire, fire, fire. My goodness, lots of fire energy here. Virgo, you could have that in your chart. You could be connecting with somebody that has a lot of fire in their chart, and or it's just a very fiery connection, maybe very passionate, or at least in the past. This is like, you know, feeling inspired, motivated, passionate, wanting to feel in control, wanting to feel like the king or queen of your own, you know, life or of this connection. Temperance, interestingly enough, is also about finding balance between your passions and your emotions, you know, and finding that fine balance in relationships, not just with this person, but also in relationship to yourself. So where in your life, Virgo, could you use a little bit more balance as well when it comes to relationships or this relationship and your emotional self? Because I definitely feel like things kind of feeling in overdrive, at least, you know, again, in the recent past. And that could be a positive thing, or it could be overwhelming. Just kind of depends on what the day is, right? So let's see this person's recent past as it pertains to this connection. Justice. Eight of Swords. It did come out in the reverse. What else? And the Four of Wands. So kind of similar energy on this person's end, where I feel like they have also needed to find balance within themselves or within the connection. The Eight of Swords in the reverse is like coming out of a really nasty headspace, you know, where they may have been really doubting themselves or doubting the connection or having a lot of insecurities that they were battling with. And I feel like, you know, there's a sense of like overcoming that or wanting to overcome that and to go into this brighter, more balanced energy with the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is about friendship, family, but also stability, you know, and finding your place within your own life or within this connection. So this person also may have felt like a sense of incompleteness and now going into a space that they're feeling a little bit more complete. So let's go a little bit deeper into the now. How does Virgo think about this person? What do they think about this person? Two of Cups. The Fool. And the Six of Wands. Man, you have 1, 2 cards of success. And in your prior reading, you also had multiple cards of success. I hope this comes true for all of my Virgos because it looks so good. But anyways, as it pertains to the connection, Two of Cups is a soulmate, you know, without a doubt. Or at least that's how you see it. The Fool, you know, this is about new beginnings, taking a chance, taking a risk. And the Six of Wands, it panning out for you. Some of you are ready to take a chance on some of you are ready to take a chance on this person because you know it's going to be successful, or at least you feel that way intuitively. Some of you have already taken that chance and you're getting some sort of reward or recognition, attention, you know, feeling maybe on top of your game or on top of the world. You may also view this person as somebody who's very successful and also vice versa. So I love that energy. Let's see how this person is thinking and viewing you, Virgo. 10 of Cups. Ooh, Knight of Cups. And the 10 of Wands. The very first thing that I got when I saw the 10 of Wands was worth the fight, or like worth the struggle. And I do feel like there has been struggles, okay, within the connection, or at least on this person's end. And it had a lot to do with them struggling to kind of find themselves, more so than it did about really you at all, Virgo. But, you know, sometimes we don't always portray that accurately when expressing ourselves. So this person may not have actually expressed that to you, or they may not even have put the dots together themselves, that it was kind of more of a self-work thing than anything. But anyways, 10 of Cups, Knight of Cups is like the full package, you know, the family, the white picket house, you know, rainbows, unicorns. To bring it back to reality, this is just like a sense of belonging, a sense of romance. You know, this person could romanticize their life with you, or imagine having children with you if you don't already, or, you know, just want to romance the connection. And yes, there are struggles here, but predominantly I feel like there is more light than darkness, if that makes sense, at least in the moment that I'm reading this. So let's go deeper into the heart space. How do you feel about this person underneath it all? And the Chariot, the Tower, Oh my goodness, that's so many. Wow. Ace of Cups, the Star, the World, the Four of Pentacles. Ooh. That's a lot. I don't even know where to begin. So this is showing up in your heart space, Virgo. This is all about, you know, things moving forward fast, almost kind of erratic though, you know, like maybe too fast. Be careful about that. You know, you don't want to. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say, you know, you don't want to push it too fast. Although, yes, some of you don't. But but I also felt like, you know, you like a little adventure. You like a little surprise. I feel like there's something unexpected here coming through as well, in the way of the connection. And I don't feel it to be necessarily a bad thing. You have the Ace of Cups and the Star, which is like absolute love, hope, faith, you know, a believing in the connection, having faith in the connection. Maybe you had some very destabilizing moments here when things were moving forward in the connection, or things you didn't expect. But at the end of the day, I feel like there's still a lot of love here. There is still a lot of hope and healing around the connection, and things coming full circle. So they're saying, don't let go, don't give up. This is about holding on. And I really don't like, I guess, that term holding on, but you know what I mean? Like staying true, or yeah, not letting go. I feel like you're not really letting go of the connection. There might also be, side note, because I got this earlier, there is something though that does need to be let go, that might be getting in the way of the connection. And I'm not really sure what that is, but I'm sure the cards will bring it out. So because now I have that song, if you love me, don't let it go. Oh my goodness, I wasn't ready. Mama could hear approach the pier, Daddy on my lost. Weird. Okay, that song is about parents, the parents. What's going on with the parents? And then I had a bunch of cards fall out. I thought I put them all back in my deck, but this one was still out. It's the Six of Cups, which is about childhood. And this came out over like something that you're holding on to, but not in the most positive way. Something that needs to be forgiven or let go of. Please check out that song. That's such a powerful song. But FYI, sorry, take it if it resonates. Let's see what's going on in this person's heart space. Ace of Pentacles, the Magician, the Eight of Wands, and Judgment. So, you know, the Ace of Pentacles to me is a deeper level of commitment. It is dedication. It is loyalty. This is the manifester. This is having everything you need to manifest. That's showing up in this person's heart space. The Eight of Wands is communication, discussing what it is that you feel and what you want, but it's also movement forward. And then the card of releasing, Judgment. So, you know, this person literally through their dedication or commitment or loyalty may decide to, you know, let something go, you know, or communicate about releasing judgment or something like that going on. Like this person is dedicated to, I guess, being understood, or, you know, helping you to understand something, or, you know, sorry, I don't mean to pause, but I'm just getting a little overwhelmed with this reading, because I'm getting a lot of different messages, and so I'm just going to say them as I hear them. But I feel like this person is really dedicated to like releasing old judgments, old behaviors. They might be like shedding their skin almost, you know what I mean? Like literally becoming anew, or maybe wanting that, you know, with you, Virgo. There's a strong desire here to release judgment. I hope that is making sense to you. So let's see what the next steps are, or what the next most likely outcome is, which of course can be changed with free will, but let's see. Virgo. This house don't feel like home. You love me, don't let go. Anyways, what are these burdens that you're carrying around here, Virgo? There's something that you're needing to let go, that you have maybe been fixated on, or, you know, every time you think about it, it creates this negative energy within you. This could also be a compulsion, addiction, you name it, okay? The Empress is here in the middle to say, take better care of yourself. Be patient here. Things are coming together for you. Some of you, there's a sense of like, you know, got to get it done, or it's got to be right now. And it's like, no, it doesn't. You want life to happen at a pace that is enjoyable to you, predictable to you, and also doesn't destabilize you. So they're saying be patient. But I feel there's so much passion here and inspiration that it may be difficult for you to do that. I got the term ants in your pants. The Three of Wands is like, things are progressing, things are moving forward, your ships are coming in, right? This is, if you had been like in a wait, like you don't have to wait long, right? In between the Ace and the Three is usually the Two of Wands, and it's not here, right? It's not in this, it's missing. So to me, that means like you're getting a jump start here, where things may feel progressively difficult or a struggle for you. There's going to be rapid change, faster than you think. And so it sounds annoying to say like, oh, well, have patience, but it's like, well, but not for long, because once it gets a moving, it's gonna get a moving, you know what I mean? So let's see. I'm also getting a message about, you know, if work, I know this is a love reading, but I want to go back to this because this ties into the spiritual reading. If work has felt unsatisfying to you, or even a struggle, like you're working too hard almost, but not getting the joy, the satisfaction, the inspiration that you deserve, they want you to look at other avenues. And this is same in the spiritual reading. They want you to keep an open mind and to follow your passions, not what you would typically do, which is to follow what seems practical to you, but instead to follow like your pursuit of happiness. You know, where would you be the most happy? What would feel satisfying to you? I think we limit ourselves based on what we think is possible, which doesn't need to be, because the sky is the limit, honestly. I don't know why that keeps coming up, but okay, this person, they also have the Three of Wands. So in divine timing, things moving forward here. There is a blockage. Again, I felt this earlier, you know, like I feel like there is, what is this? What is standing in the way of the connection? Queen of Swords, the Fool, and the Five of Wands. I think that what serves as a blockage, at least on this person's end, from things moving maybe forward or from the connection being as close as it could, is that this person often feels conflicted about, you know, taking a chance almost. It's like they like the idea of taking a chance, but they also like the idea of keeping it safe, or, you know, or they're skeptical of that. So they keep their guard up a little bit, which doesn't really allow the energy or the love to flow as easily as it could if they were more open. There's a fear of judgment here. It came up in their heart space and it's coming up again. I don't know if it's on their energy or your energy or whatever, but that is also something that needs to be worked out, I think, within this person. But then you have the Lovers here, which is soulmate, twin flame, things coming together, the relationship here. So there's some things still to be worked out, I think, but in divine timing. There is progression here on both sides. There's also passion and attraction. So I think overall this is a really terrific reading, I'm not gonna lie. So let's see what the guidance is for Virgo. My goodness, I keep seeing cards flip, but okay, there we go. But they weren't flipping out. Okay, card number 24. Others' opinions are less important than my guidance system. You do not intend to use the opinion of other people to measure against your beliefs, desires, and actions in order to determine the appropriateness of them. Instead, you knew and still remembered long after you were born that it was the relationship between the opinion of the source within you and your current thoughts in any moment that would offer you the perfect guidance in the form of your emotional responses, aka your emotional guidance system. Card number 20. Flawed premises can attract true unwanted evidence. If you were to hear a false premise again and again and again until you yourself began to believe it and then repeat it, now you activate a contradictory vibration that will interfere with your sense of intelligence, and you might begin to attract evidence of your belief, in effect proving that this false premise is true. And so it becomes increasingly hard for you to call this a false premise when the evidence seems to be telling you that it is true. For over time, you've come to believe it, but we promise you it is still a false premise. Very interesting. Card number 20. Wow, Virgo, we're going to leave it there for now. The zodiac signs you may be connecting with or have in your own chart. I have Gemini, Aries, Libra again, Taurus, Capricorn, Aquarius, Scorpio, Cancer, Aries, Sagittarius, and Aries again, and Libra. I think I already said that. Those are the primary signs I'm seeing, but take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it resonated, please let me know. I love to hear your comments. I read all of them, even if I don't respond. Also, don't forget to give me a like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss out on any future content. You can find me on Facebook and Instagram for more fun stuff. All of it linked down in the description box below, as well as in the About section. And guys, I joined Fab Over 40 competition. I know, cheesy, but whatever. But I am 40 and I do feel fabulous, so I decided why not. You can vote for me. In fact, I think the voting ends today. I think for the first round. Anyways, you can vote for me for free by clicking on the link in my community section. I would appreciate it very, very, very much. Otherwise, I'm wishing you the very, very best either way. So until next time, my friends, namaste. Bye.